now let's this is a very important part of every cost saving. We need to make sure have some governance around that as well. So if we talk about we need to have some governance, what kind of governance we are looking for, and how exactly it can help us to manage our cloud costs as well. Maybe it may obviously it will help us optimize the cost as well, because it will like iterate things from the top to bottom, or maybe because we have talked about bottom to top approach. Now what how exactly it should be, I would love, I think Taimur, if you go first on
I
that.
think first of all, the best part about our discussion today, that cloud cost optimization, it's not just about technical. It's about people. It's about the culture. It's about the finances. It's about the technical part. I think everything needs to be working, like I said in the beginning. Everything needs to work in sync, in parallel, and in sync to for us to get together. As far as governance is concerned, I think I totally agree, Shuja, because if I can talk about the cloud cost culture, right? I mean, that is we can try to include it, but if you really need to speed it up, I think governing it would be a better idea. For that, we need certain ownership is required, but then again, we need to make sure there are certain projects. Everybody in a certain department owns up to their resources. Every developer owns up to their resources. We have proper processes to make sure so that we know what developer is using what resources, what project is using what resources, what department is using what or what division is using all resources. Currently, how many resources are being used, how many are being. We need to proper processes to make sure that what.
So basically you are looking for the term processes and policies should be strong to make sure
I mean,
that
for a
governance is
good data governance. Sorry, me being a data guy, data governance comes. But for good governance, we definitely need strong policies and processes in place.
so Sidra, would you agree with that or maybe disagree, whatever it is?
No, absolutely. I mean, there's no disagreeing with that fact that it is the policies which are going to govern it, but then it's the execution part as well. Yeah. We talked about how we would be monitoring it. We talked about how we can make a policy around it. We talked about how which unit or how you're going to distribute the responsibility among your company individuals for it as well, right? So all of these things together. Their execution. I mean, I think that's pretty much what the governance is about.
So yeah, I totally agree as well, but I would be try to be a devil's advocate over here. So obviously, things do come from at ownership culture. Obviously, that's the heaven we want to be in. But obviously, since there are human involvement, we need to make sure to allocate and establish specific budgets to specific entities in our company. Maybe it could be business falls running something on the cloud. It could be the data always helps. It could be like engineering department having a specific budget. Business could have a less budget, and engineering could have a higher budget on that. So this is how like allocating budget would have a better control, and obviously cost controlling on every aspect would always help you getting the right set of knowledge how exactly things are going on. And obviously process and policies are the core of everything. We need to make sure the policies we implemented it being processed as we expect, and keep repeating everything, like revisit that. If we need to make any changes, let's do that, and let's implement the changes. So should go in clockwork manner, that we agree, and governance is the key to make sure that things are going in a clockwork manner. Therefore, less process and policy are made.